Hi everyone, so welcome back. This is a kind of requested look, kind of doing it on my own accord. I went out last weekend with some friends and this is the makeup that I did. I think it is anyway, don't really 100% remember what the exact thing was, but it was just kind of this kind of thing. Same lipstick and everything like that. Just a really full face kind of glam look, you know. I know this is basically the only thing I've been doing at the moment, but I've got quite a few new things coming. I'm gonna be doing a natural look and a few other things, so yeah, bear with me. Thank you for sticking around. Long intro. Hope you enjoy. Thanks. Bye. 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 So I've already done my, well, part of my, look at this. I've already done part of my eyebrows and concealed all underneath. I'm going to take from the Violet Boss Holy Grail palette, I'm going to take the shade Transition, which is this one here. I'm going to take the Violet Boss Nicole Concealer palette. I'm going to take the 228 crease brush from Zoeva, and I'm going to take the shade Hangry. It looks like it's Zozo, but it's Hangry. Okay, and I'm going to pop this on the outer area kind of thing, you know. And just use this as another sort of transition-y kind of shade, and it really doesn't matter what it looks like all here because I'm just going to clean it up so you can get that wherever you want, unless you want to use tape and then not have to clean it up, but I just can't be bothered to go get any tape, so this is what I'm going to do. The next colour I'm going to take is Boop Boop, which is this brownie shade here. It's more of a cool tone than all the warm tones, and I'm just going to take the same brush. Pack it all on. Okay, so once we've got all these colours nicely blended, and it looks like we've only used one colour for the whole thing, what we're going to do is we're going to take the shade Mars, which is this red one. Pencil brush, this is a Zoeva 230. It's a bit dirty. I'm just going to pack it on the middle of the eye. Right here. And then bring it into the centre. Okay. Oh, everyone, be quiet. Hi! And then I'm going to take the shade Pizza, which is the more orangey toned one next to it. And I'm going to take a 231 Zoeva brush, which is a petite crease brush. And I'm going to make sure this is all blended quite nicely. I'm just going to take the 227 and really blend all this out. Okay, so now I'm going to take the shade Chocolate, which is a brown shade. And this is why I'm not caring about this, because I'm literally add this in, really pack it in nicely. Pack it in real nice. And just blend this out. And then I'm going to add some more of that Mars colour just here. Yeah, just take the brush that had the Mars on and do the same on that eye. And then get the big fluffy brush and just blend, doing a last little blend of everything. Just going to take some micellar water and a cotton pad. Blah, 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 blah. Pop it on. I'm going to use this to clean up the line. So you'll see what it's actually going to look like. Okay, so that's the top of the eyes done. What I'm going to do now is I'm just going to do some mascara. Eyelashes. This is the MAC in Extreme Dimension Lash Mascara. Just pop it like this on. Just onto the top lashes. And then while that's drying, I'm going to take some MAC Prep and Prime. This is the skin base. Just take about that much on my fingers, and my hands look so awful. I'm going to take some of my MAC Studio Fix Fluid and I'm just going to get it out of the pot. You don't need too much foundation because we're going to be doing contouring and concealing as well, so... What happened? Okay, right. And I've stopped using a beauty blender for this because I like to use one for my contouring. So I'm just going to take the foundation on a Real Techniques buffing brush and always start on my right cheek. And I'm just going to do this. Okay, so I've left a little bit around my eyebrows because I want to make sure that I get that really neat. So I'm going to do the same thing that I did with the underneath of my eyebrows, and I'm going to take this 226 smudger brush from Zoeva. It's got this kind of shape to it. And I'm just going to take some foundation. Ah, don't go everywhere! I'm going to take some foundation and I'm just going to sort of carve out the top of my brow using foundation. And then blend it up. And then I'm just going to take the brush and make sure that they're both nicely blended out. I'm going to take my Maybelline Fit Me concealer in 10 and I'm just going to pop this all under my eyes. And I'm just going to use the same buffing brush for this and buff it out into my eyes and everywhere else that I've put it. And now we're going to use our iconic London cream contour palette. This is my favourite thing at the moment. I'm still mad about the fact that the mirror wasn't even glued in, but hey, what can you do? So for this I'm going to take a Blend Mineral Cosmetics oval brush. This is for the contour, and I'm actually going to take this darkest contour shade and slap this on. And here, and here. And then, ooh, we've got hair in it. And then I'm going to take the middle one, which is a warmy kind of tone, and I'm going to do it above the glass. Okay, so now I'm going to take my makeup sponge, which is damp, and when I'm doing my contour I always use the longer curvy bit. And start on this side. There's no mirror there, what am I doing? Okay, and then I'm going to take these. Then I'm going to take this Lab 2 makeup brush. It's another little oval one, and I'm going to take the lightest shade. I'm going to go under my eyes with this. Thank you, Colette, for buying these for me. They're great. Best birthday treats ever. Okay, and then I'm going to take the same shade and dab some on my chinny and here. But I'm also going to mix it with the middle shade on my forehead, so it's not like, you know, all the same. And then I'm going to go down my nose too. So we look really cute. And then I'm going to take the flat side of my makeup sponge and I'm going to pat this out. Okay, so now we're looking really bright and crazy. I'm going to add a bit more like darkness just to my nose. Using the first shade in this palette and this Lab 2 straight thing, which is just perfect for going down either side of your nose and underneath it like that. And then we can just take the sponge again, and the side that we use with like the lighter shade. I'm going to take my Rimmel Stay Matte Powder and this Blend Mineral Cosmetics really fluffy brush, and I'm just going to powder my face, under my eyes, under my chin, and everywhere. Okay, so what do I do next? Finish my eyes. Okay, so we're going to do under eyes now, so begin. Okay, where are all my airbrushes? Where are you all? Okay, so I'm going to take the 224 Defined Crease brush, which has the shade Chocolate on it, and I'm going to find a mirror, and I'm just going to go under my eye with this. You don't even need to put any more on the brush, unless you want a more harsh under eye, but I don't really tend to go for that. Nicole Concealer Violet Voss palette, and I'm going to take this Anastasia Beverly Hills. I think it came with the Modern Renaissance palette. It's just got a nice little flat. And I'm going to take the shade Zozo, which is the goldy one, and I'm going to pack this on the inner corner, just to add a shimmer. Okay, and then we're gonna not wet our lashes, we're gonna pop some lashes on. Okie dokie. So the lashes I'm going to be using are the Huda Beauty Jades. These are number 13 Jades. Number 13 Jade. And I've already cut them down to the size that I like them. They've got some glue on the band, but after what happened to my last pair of these, I'm really scared to take the glue off. Because like it ripped in half, the eyelash ripped in half. And it was honestly the saddest thing that's ever happened in my entire existence. Okay, and pop them to the side to dry while I do some other stuff. I'm going to take an eyeliner. This is a Soap & Glory Super Cat eyeliner pen. And I'm just going to draw a line along the lash line to help blend the lashes in. And then the next thing I'm going to do is just bronze up my face a bit. Zoom out again. Using my Becca A Panama Sunset and this angled brush. And we all know that I dropped my Panama Sunset and I still haven't bought a new one because I have no money until next week when I get paid. So I'm just keeping it as it is. And yeah, I'm just going to bronze up my whole face. Okay, so now that's done, I'm going to take my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish highlighter in the shade Global Glow. Looks like this. Don't look at my nails. And I'm going to take a big fluffy brush, this one right here, and I'm going to go ham. Because everybody loves a bit of highlighter. And then to really make the highlighter stand out, I'm going to go in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Ultimate Glow Kit in the shade Snow. Well, the highlighter in the palette in the shade Snow. I'm just going to pop this right over the top. Okay, so they're on, and I'm gonna take this MAC Upward Lash mascara. I don't know if it's the same with the actual one as the sample, but this one's got a really tiny little thingy, which is great for bottom lashes. And then lastly, I'm gonna take my Huda Beauty liquid lipstick in the shade Trendsetter, and I'm just gonna do this. Cool. No, Mum, I'm just sat here, you know, talking to myself, minding my own business. Yeah. Away. So yeah, thanks for watching. Thank you so much for sticking by me. I know it's been so long and I'm really sorry about that, but just a lot has been going on in my life at the moment, and yeah, I've got a lot of ideas of videos that I want to film this week, so hopefully I'll start getting a bit more content out there, and I'm always open to suggestions and recommendations of anything that anyone wants me to film. Yeah, any ideas, just drop me a message or a comment or anything like that. I really appreciate it, just like I appreciate your support and everything else. So yeah, thank you so much again for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Thanks. Bye. 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 Bye.